And everybody, welcome back to another fantastic video. My name is Kelly and welcome back. So it is the next video. Of course, this is after the Piplup community that happened on Sunday. Of course, I didn't do any videos on Monday, and I did record some stuff on Tuesday just at the end. Because of course I was a little bit busy, so I had to do it a little bit later. And this is what you'll be seeing instead of, well, and then of course the bar bulge spotlight hour. But of course, Saturday, after you see this, will be black and white Q&A day. Hopefully we get some decent, well, get a lot of blaze and bolt fusion energy. We'll be able to fuse those two and actually have them in our box for powering up a little bit later. Like we've got all of our other Pokemon in there to power up and never get to. But yeah. Alright, let's get into the video and let's go. Right, we are going into a Dribble here. This is for the Pinch Perfect event in Pokemon Go. This is it there. The Pinch Perfect, I know you can't really see it, but Dribble is one of the spawns that are happening. This carries on until January 11th. Which will do some of those. And of course, Barnacle is also spawning as well into the wild. We want to try and catch enough of these because there is the Mega. And we don't know if it's actually going to be pretty decent. So I want enough of these for when it debuts. And of course, during the Pinch Perfect event, Dynamize is in the wild. Well, in raids as the shiny, and of course we are going into GENESECT. Technically this was going to be practice for when we needed to do a GENESECT raid hour, but we don't need it, as you'll probably have seen it a little bit later. Why? But of course this week is a bit of a slow week. We're having the Pinch Perfect event. Then we're going to have June Fusion Raid Day coming up on January 10th. So when you're seeing this, today is Friday the 9th, and you'll be seeing this the same day I'm recording it, hopefully. Maybe a little bit later. Tomorrow will be June Fusion Raid Day, and you'll see it on Sunday, hopefully. And then you've got High Zapitude coming on after that. We don't know what the spawns are going to be like, even though we know it's going to be electric type moves. Or electric type Pokemon. And that'll be the debut of Shiny Tadpole and Billabong. So we do know that we're going to have Shinx, we're going to Helioptile and Chanshu. But we don't know what else we're going to be spawning. And if there's anything good. And hopefully we'll get to the 2 times XP bit and 2 times Stardust. So anyway, here's our first GENESECT of this GENESECT raid rotation. And not shiny. We would love to get one of those at some point. But we were putting in, but this was originally practice for when we actually do the raid hour for GENESECT to see if we can take it down on a run. And then we've got the Pinch Perfect Dribble time research very soon. Pinch Perfect event seems to be, I don't know, I don't seem to like it as much. It seems to be one of those filling in ones ready for big events like the Rookie Com Day coming up, the Shadow Raid hours, and of course the Raid Curums that's coming tomorrow. So this is just one of those smaller events thing that they do. But we're getting it out of the way, making a video of it. Well, not really a huge fan of Pitch Perfect. Probably because I haven't got the shiny yet, but I will at some point, shiny Dremel. But since I'm not actually out there doing a lot. And then you get the new Pokemon Cloth. And adding that to the decks. Do you like Cloth? We are still shiny hunting that in Scarlet and Violet. Eventually we will probably end up getting one. And in Pokemon Go, the shiny hasn't been debuted. So there's that, I suppose. And then we got Barbulged Spotlight Hour. Well, Spotlight couple of minutes in, I decided not to do it anymore because it's just far too cold. Yeah, it wasn't one that I wanted to do, even though the XP was fantastic. 2 times XP for the Barbulged Spotlight Hour. We originally thought it was going to be like 4 times XP on top of the Pinch Perfect event, which would make it 4 times, but it wasn't. We only got 2 times for the Barbulged and 2 times for the Pinch Perfect spawns. So it's one or the other. And then halfway through, we went for the Team Rocket bosses or grunts, since we have like a mission where we have to fight 5 of these for the research. I don't even know if I actually had that in this video or something, but I'll probably do it off camera. I couldn't find it in any of my footage. I've probably done it off camera. Took this down with 1 Draco Meteor from this Dragonite down with the 1 Draco Meteor from a Palkia. Piggyback. I'm fed up of these Pokemon. Piggyback join Piggyback immediately. And then there we go. And then we do another one for Swinub. And I think that was the end of all of our Team Rocket grunts that we needed to do for that research to get it out of the way. Hopefully this year we'll get some more research, because so far at the moment we only got the one-time masterwork researches, which there's a possibility we ain't gonna actually do. And of course the Swinub ran away there, which wasn't fun at all. And then we're going to continue with this Barbulged Spotlight Hour. To be fair, we didn't get anything all that decent. We didn't get the shiny Barbulged or Barbulge. But yeah, so we're just checking loads of these little Barbulge and getting enough XP. We do have a lucky egg on, by the way, because of course I'm not. So yeah, we do have the lucky egg on during this. And getting a lot of experience. My ult account is literally now 53, level 53. Which is nice, but I mean, fair enough. I suppose. And then, of course, you've got Magikarp and you've got Drebble spawning in the wild as well for the Pinch Perfect, and you've got Magikarp. Actually, catching a lot of Magikarps during this event will be nice. Pinch Perfect. And then you've got, at the end of the event, because this is when I decided to call it quits. That shiny Ninetales was traded from my brother. It went lucky. Of course, we do quite a few trades together, even though he doesn't raid with me that much anymore, or not at all actually. And then we're going to get rid of all the rubbish ones for this spawn to clear our bag ready for Black and White Q Raid Day, because we don't want to lose any bag space for that, because we need to. Right, let's clear that, and now we've got a clear bag ready for other things. And then we're going to go into this Blaziken remote raid. We remote raided into this from New York. So, yeah. And also, this Blaziken will come in handy a little bit later. Even though it didn't actually become decent for me. But I'll show you what happens to this Blaziken afterwards. At the end of this video. So we're just doing this Mega Blaziken because my ult account does need more Blaziken Mega Energy. Well, a lot more, and then hopefully I can try and get myself a decent Blaziken on both my main and my ult for that. Yeah, we're still looking for pretty decent Blaziken to become Mega Blaziken for both accounts. Hopefully we'll get one. We don't know when that will happen, but it will happen at some point. I'll just have to keep doing some move trains between the ult and my main. Yep, 1592. It's not bad. It's just not what I'm looking for. Of course, this Blaziken, it won't be wasted. There we go. And then you check the IVs. Tell. And then all the different research tasks for cloth and all of that is also in the wild, out there. Just when you spend Pokestops. Yeah. But, you know, it's not one of those, I really don't know how to make the video even more convincing that I'm excited for this. Because it is literally just Pinch Perfect, terrible event. But personally, I wasn't all that happy with it. It's just one of those filler events before the big ones. So there's not really much to say. Didn't really play much of it. Not playing much of it. And then of course you've got the Precious Paths research here. This is the one that we were trying to do with the grunts. Try and complete. So now that is complete. So ready for the rest of the Precious Path research tasks. And then we have the next bit of Pinch Perfect, which is Corfish. I think it's called, yeah, core fish. So we need to catch a lot more of them. There we go. Let's, no shiny core fish. I mean, are we expecting a shiny core fish? No. And of course, Dynamite is also in this one. I think it was in the last one, but we kind of missed that. Nope. It's just core fish in this. Yes, it was. It was just core fish in there, and probably the ending bit was a claw. Is it claw? Yes, it is. It is another claw. Of course, we haven't yet found any of the Dynamite tasks, and the ones that we did find weren't shiny, so I just cut them out and not bothered putting them in. And then we have another GENESECT raid that I, while we were getting ready for Saturday, I bought some remote raids and thought, let's just use one for this remote raid here. Good luck we actually managed that, because, well, good that we did that, because what it turns out to be. And of course, this is fire and level 40s. These are all Pokemon that eventually we will max out to level 40, maybe eventually level 50. We could Mega our Charizard here, but we're not going to raise some Mega Charizard energy, or the limited Mega Charizard energy, because we don't really need it. Because we have our party play on, and we've got some of the strongest attackers at the forefront. So Mega Charizard really don't need it. Have that fire boost on, really. Maybe we would have gotten it down faster, but we were literally not having that many much luck with majority of my Megas, especially my fire team. And you got my Shadow Heatran, so during the Team Rocket Takeover event, we'll eventually get this Heatran not to have frustration. We'll take frustration off of it and put Magnastorm on it, and probably eventually level 40 it. Yeah, we've got a lot of work cut out still, getting most of my Pokemon to level 40. Especially my fire team. And this is almost down. There it is. And this is why we wanted to make sure that this is why we wanted to do this, because it was shiny. Also, not just shiny, it was a double shiny between my main account and my alt account. So my alt literally got the shiny too. And I was like, what? Wow, okay. I was not expecting that. A shiny Genesect. And it is the Chill Drive Genesect. You know what? That was done. We really did not need any more Genesect. It's not worth it. I mean, we could try and get a shiny of all of them. And then here's another trade to my brother on the main, trading him that Blaziken that you saw earlier, that we were raiding from New York, and he's trading me a Raikou. It's probably not the greatest raid or trade that you can give, because this Raikou, terrible as always, but for him it was a 96 high feet Blaziken, so at least he has a decent fire raid attacker there. So yeah, that was it for this event, or this week almost, up to the black and white Cure raid. Well, up to the black and white Cure raid hour. That will be happening very soon. So the next video that you see from me will be black and white Cure raid hour. We'll be doing as many as we can. And yeah, that is it. Sorry that I not really the most energetic today for this. But anyway, thanks so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.